So I'm still working on the little bunny drawing, but you can see that I've got the whole thing shaded in, and I'm starting to add the variations on the shading, right? So again, if I look at my reference, I can see that there's, right here the fur is darker, and here there's some slight darker areas in the ears and on the back. So basically at this point, it's just a matter of sort of adding the details. And I want to make sure that all the lines are, sharp around the edges and at the bottom, and that I really get the shading correct. So it's just sort of going back and forth and making sure that it looks good and making sure that, the different variations on the fur color are there. And basically we just want it to look really good. So after I'm done with this part, what I'll do is add the watercolor around the outside, and I'll add the little heart bubble as well. And I'll do that as the very last thing. So it is important to sort of plan out the drawing, at least the steps, and say, okay, I want to add the heart bubble last because that goes over all of the watercolor that I paint on, but I want to make sure that I'm done with the pencil section before I do the watercolor, and so forth. And that just makes it easier on you so that, right when you're drawing it, you don't have to go back and sort of realize that you have to change something that's not going to be very easy to change, if that makes sense. So you want to try and take care of that ahead of time. Right? And another nice trick is that if you've got it shaded and you want to add some highlights, I just use a very small eraser, right? And you can go in and sort of add some of those highlights. And that's a really nice detail to add too. It just adds a little extra to the drawing and makes it look nice. Right, so I'm going to continue working on this, and then the last thing will be to add the watercolor.